If you're curious about Tesla's prospects for growth, hang on tight because some experts believe the electric vehicle company could be valued at an incredible $4.5 trillion in just 10 years. Yes, you read that right. Mutual fund manager and entrepreneur Gary Black is the one making this prediction, and he has remained optimistic about Tesla despite recent setbacks. But how is this possible? How can a car company reach such incredible heights? In this video, we'll examine Black's reasoning as well as the potential drivers, so grab a seat because this might be the ride of a lifetime. But first, click the like and subscribe button. Gary Black is a well-known investor and financial executive who has made a name for himself in the banking and investment management industries. He is a seasoned financial expert who offers insights and analysis on a range of financial topics. Gary Black has a positive prognosis for Tesla's stock price, speculating that despite the electric vehicle company's recent setbacks, it may rise by a factor of 7. With Gary Black's optimistic perspective, I think Tesla holds a lot of promise and might be a terrific investment opportunity for those who are prepared to take the risk. Many investors are anxious to learn more about Tesla's growth potential and future prospects. In addition to Gary, American entrepreneur, mutual fund manager Ron Barron is also bullish about Tesla. Barron is the founder of Barron Capital, an investment management firm that oversees assets worth billions of dollars. Black claims that this is the only way to increase the price of Tesla's share. If you want to make sure you don't miss out on this information, wait for a tweet to appear. Being a well-respected figure in the financial industry, Barron is known for his long-term investment strategies, which involve purchasing and holding on to stocks for several years. He has invested in many well-known companies over the years, including Tesla. He also believes that the stock of Tesla could increase by 570%, or $4.5 trillion over the next 10 years. With over 50 years of experience in the investment industry, Ron Barron is regarded as one of the most successful investors of his generation and has invested in high-growth companies across various sectors including technology, healthcare, and consumer goods. Like Gary, he is still bullish on Tesla despite the company's recent setbacks. Barron has a net worth of more than $5 billion and is well known for his charitable contributions to organizations like the arts, education, and medical research. Predictions state that investors all around the world place a great value on his views and methods. After trading for less than $200 per share at the time this film was made, Tesla's stock value is predicted to rise to between $500 and $600 per share by 2025, providing investors with a potential gain of 2.5 to 3.5 times over the following 10 years. The economy is predicted to increase significantly during the same period, with estimates putting it at $4.5 trillion. Barron's optimistic forecast for the next 10 years predicts that Tesla would sell 2 million cars annually, a substantial rise over the 1.3 million cars the company sold in 2017, according to Musk's calculations. According to Barron, by 2030, Tesla should have sold 20 million vehicles annually at a price of $50,000 apiece, generating $1 trillion in sales with running expense of about $30 or $300 overall. Ron Barron estimated that Tesla's worth would reach $4.5 trillion by 2030, while Gary Black came to the same conclusion. At its current stock price of $12.66, Tesla EVs is predicted to earn $42 per share in 2030, assuming a market capitalization of $30 billion, a P of 30, and a CAGR for EPS of 15. The market capitalization of the company is already at $4.5 trillion. But many Tesla investors are worried about the company's involvement with Twitter Incorporated and how that could impact the business, which is expected to have its worst year ever. Future Fund LLC is responsible for managing Gary Black's $50 million in Tesla shares. At Tesla, the CEO position remains vacant as of mid-December. Tesla's stock experienced a roughly $6. Musk had a difficult weekend on Twitter when he insulted the company's former director of trust and safety, called out people for disclosing pronouns without asking, and sought the arrest of a significant U.S. government medical expert. Anthony is incorrect. It's no secret that Black people really admire Berkshire Hathaway's CEO and chairman Warren Buffett. A fan of the market's short-term performance is Warren Buffett. Similar to a voting machine's behavior and its long-term similar behavior to a scale, Tesla has enhanced its image by hiring Elon Musk, Martin Vida, a director of investor relations, and Hiromichi Mizuno as a board member. An early and outspoken Tesla supporter named Ross Gerber tweeted his concern to the board of directors, asking to know who was in charge of running the business on a daily basis. According to Gerber, Tesla is doing well even though Elon Musk left the firm to become CEO of Twitter. He also said that Tesla needs a dedicated CEO because the company's stock price fell to $54.31, making 2022 the worst year ever for the company. For months, Elon Musk's acquisition of Twitter has alarmed Tesla investors. At one point, investors were spreading the word about a potential economic downturn and rising prices, which caused the CEO of Tesla to decide to back out of the agreement and concentrate on the electric car firm. As a result, the stock price of Tesla continued to decline. Additionally, Tesla slowed down the rate at which it shipped cars. Since Tesla acquired Twitter in late October, the stock has dropped by 28%. On December 13, Musk said that while Tesla will succeed in the long run, he was powerless to alter the course of the economy. He went on to say, "I'll make sure Tesla shareholders benefit from Twitter in the long run from those tactics." Stillness reigned shocked investors on a July weekend when Elon Musk tweeted that he was still in charge of Tesla and SpaceX, but that the teams were so productive that he was hardly ever needed. Musk made this announcement a week ago. SpaceX was formerly known as Space Exploration Technologies Corporation. The consensus estimate for Tesla's EPS in 2030 is 100. If profits increase by 15, 2030, and 2035, a 30x multiple makes sense. In 2030, a price of $3,600 would yield a profit of $1,400 before the August stock split. The value of a single Tesla share was $232. The Easy Company's stock price remains steady, which makes a buyback logical even if it has dropped dramatically from $22 in July to just under $200 currently. Gary Black believes that Tesla should buy back its shares since the stock price is too cheap. Bull and institutional investor Gary Black has argued that, at this point, Tesla shares should be repurchased. A stock buyback, also referred to as a share repurchase, is a process wherein a company uses its cash reserves to purchase back some of its outstanding shares from the market. This results in a reduction of the total number of shares outstanding. The company may carry out this action for a number of reasons, including to signal to investors that it believes the shares are undervalued or to use excess cash to return value to shareholders. Additionally, after a buyback, the company's earnings are distributed among a smaller number of shares, potentially increasing earnings per share EPS and making the remaining shares more appealing to investors. It's crucial to remember the excess supply of Tesla shares and purchases would be curtailed and would need to monetary. If Twitter and Audio were found guilty, Twitter would benefit since both companies' stock prices would rise 3 years later when Black suggested they could repurchase it. Black stated that the business had $18.9 billion in cash on hand and $100 billion in free cash flow projected from earnings over the next 3 years, which was more than enough to fund a $10 billion buyback. This estimate takes into account all possible capital investments, which could total more than $35 billion for Tesla's high-value projects, which could include new gigabit internet connections, the Optimus robot, or autonomous taxis. The company states that Tesla is the largest investor in the Future Fund because of its confidence in Tesla's product ideas and management. Whether Gary Black's prediction comes true or not is a matter of time, but one thing is certain. The finance industry is constantly evolving, and professionals like Gary Black will continue to provide insightful analysis to help us navigate the market. Black submitted his ideas in an open letter to Tesla's board of directors. This concludes the video for today. Please share your views in the space provided below. Click like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the following video.